After coming through the college all-stars and training with the national team, did you ever think you'd have the opportunity to play in the Olympics for a medal?
Definitely, I did not, like early on in college, the Olympics was barely on my radar as far as training with them. I I didn't even like consider it because I didn't think it was a possibility. As college wore on and I started playing better and I went on the Pac-12 tour to China and then started training with the national team following my senior season. That was when it felt more real and I kind of felt all of it like materializing, and that was when, you know, I really formed that goal of like I want to compete in Rio. And I don't know if I would say I was like surprised with the rosters. I was encouraged and just like continued and stayed hungry, and I think that was what helped me. And I didn't try and like be too shocked of like, oh, I'm doing well. Like I just kind of tried to stay the course.
Describe your experience in winning the bronze medal at the 2016 Olympics.
Yeah, that's another hard question. People ask me like, how was the Olympics? And I was like, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need more specificity. But in general, the winning the bronze medal specifically was a really sweet feeling. It wasn't obviously what we wanted, but that after we lost the semifinals, we regrouped, and it was like, okay, after we lost the semifinals, did I just say that? We regrouped and we said, all right, well, we have a really great challenge to move forward, and like we can bounce back from this. And I think that was really, it was really cool about winning the bronze. It was like this ability to be resilient and bounce back from a really, really heartbreaking loss. So yeah, that part was really sweet, and just to be up in the podium in any respect is obviously quite an honor and pretty surreal.
After the 2016 Olympics, what led you to your decision to retire?
I mean, I don't know if I ever felt like I was really retiring. You know, people had to chalk it up as like, oh, she's retiring, she's gone. But in a way, I kind of felt like I was more taking a break and like a trial of like seeing how it was without it. And for a while, I was like, yeah, you know what, that's it for me. Like I applied to schools and I was part of a 3-year program in graduate school. But yeah, I think for me, I don't know if I had enough perspective then. I think I kind of took the sport for granted a little bit. Like coming from college, it was like, yeah, I play volleyball, that's just what I do. I didn't consider like everything it had given me and all the like fulfillment it really gave me in life. I don't think I really realized that until I didn't have it anymore.
During your retirement, what was your main focus?
So my main focus was I was in school at USC in a master's program. It was in landscape architecture. And yeah, I really enjoyed my program. It was really challenging because, you know, I was thrown into a program with a bunch of design background people and I had no design background. So it was a really cool challenge in that way. And I really enjoyed a lot of parts of it. But in the end, I kind of felt like the timing just wasn't right, and I felt like I was at this prime age where I, you know, had physical capabilities where I wouldn't have those later in life potentially, and you know, I can go back to school later in life if I want to. So I think that was like the main thing that really led me back from my program.
When was that significant point that you said, you know what, I want to come back?
Yeah, that is a great question. The significant point when I knew I wanted to come back, I met with Karch, I want to say in April or March or April, and we kind of like checked in about maybe coming back into the gym like in some capacity, but we didn't really have it quite dialed in. And then he told me, he said, I have to tell you, it's all or nothing. Like you're either in this 100% or you're not, because it's not good for anyone to have you half in, half out. So, you know, if you're all in, you're all in, but if you're not, sorry, we can't have you in the gym. So that was like a big turning point for me, because it was when I realized like, oh wow, like if I can't have it at all, I really want to be back in there. Like I want And it took a while. Like I waited for school to kind of wind down, and then as I was studying for my finals was when I met with Karsta again, and we met on several occasions, like 3 days in a row. We spoke at great length about my return, and yeah, that was obviously like the turning point. But I would say it was like about a month and a half before when I spoke to him where I felt this deep sense of like, I'm really missing this. Like, is this for me? And so kind of considered it for like a month and a half.
And then finally, this is technically your first big public outing with the women's national team. What's going through your mind? Is it different from before?
Yeah, it totally feels different than before, and I think in a good way. Like I said, I feel like I've gained a whole new perspective with my time off, and in a way I'm really grateful that I had that time because it's given me like this brand new perspective and enthusiasm for the sport that I don't think I had before. So playing, you know, it's a whole new group of girls. I haven't played with any of these girls before, so it's fun and it's really different, and yeah, I'm looking forward to just going out there and competing. And that was one of the main reasons I wanted to come back, was I just missed the competition. I didn't realize how competitive of a person I was until I didn't have it in my life, and I thought like, oh my gosh, I like have this burning desire. So yeah, I'm excited to compete.
Excellent. Thank you very much.